Good afternoon and welcome to the Principal News Conference of GEM4ME Investments plc that took place on Monday, May 27th of 2019. My name is Oleg Lipovetsky and I will be translating on behalf of the Board of Directors. Valery Oshikov speaking. Good afternoon, dear colleagues and friends, and welcome to our weekly news conference. We have a conference packed with news and other exciting notions to go over today. I would like to traditionally begin by discussing the latest technological news and updates to all three versions of the Messenger. Firstly, the Android and iOS versions will receive the following new notions as part of the following update: Android version 5.2 Sprint with realization of the pin message on the chat screen, completion of the copy message functionality, completion of functionality responsible for viewing pictures and videos in the chat, research of the Agora calling service, and improvements of efficiency of the Android version, while the iOS version 3.13 Sprint will include development of a new architecture of the application, generating a code for the services API through the Swagger plugin, integration of new approaches to using certificates for developers in the iOS version, and realization of the ability to upload files in the background as part of the new project. Moreover, the web version will also be receiving such functionalities as web version 2.12 Sprint with reintroduction of the pin message on the chat screen functionality, completion of the copy message functionality, synchronization of a book of contacts with the web client, research of the Agora calling service, and integration of the system of sequential delivery of CI and CD assembly. These are all the technological news and updates for this week. Moreover, two groups of our developers have recently traveled to St. Petersburg where they were taught the latest programming language that Android will be using shortly to develop all applications on its platform. We are actively investing in our human capital in order to obtain the latest technologies and implement them within our Messenger. In other news, the Board of Directors has recently traveled to Limassol in Cyprus, where the largest FinTech Expo was taking place over the course of 2 days, as well as numerous payment gateway companies were present there as well. We are now in contact with about 17 payment gateway companies to negotiate implementation within our platform. Our application received a lot of interest at the expo, and we are currently overviewing which companies we will begin cooperating with in the future to carry out payments in market space. Additionally, the notion that many partners were interested in, as we have recently received the draft of the latest valuation of our Messenger from the SIA Doma Audit Company, and the Messenger was valued at $263,236,433. This is the value excluding market space. This is a great dynamic of growth of the Messenger portion of our Messenger, and we are anticipating major growth when market space is completed. Moreover, after the expo that we've recently attended, we have realized the latest world tendency as messengers are now becoming multi-platforms capable of various functions. Back when we started developing the messenger, we knew that we would need to create a whole ecosystem with it. Although now our ecosystem is beginning to be a full-scale multi-platform due to our market space and financial services, as well as other in-demand functionalities. Moreover, we are also now capable of publishing, as our public chats deliver lots of information and links to various materials to those who are subscribed to them. This aspect derives the messenger closer to being like a social network, while being more compact and private than an average social network. Publishing within a messenger is a great option for monetization and advertising as well. Another broad tendency of the market today is banks resisting IT companies, as IT companies are taking over the fintech industry and aspects regarding financial transactions. For instance, the Russian Sberbank is trying to introduce their own messenger to their system of customers with their financial services in order to maintain its market share. The future is angling towards financial industry being completely taken over by IT. More and more IT companies are taking over the financial services industry and are starting to dominate it. Another notion that is worth noting is the fact that online advertising has completely taken over traditional offline means of advertising, as it is much more effective, less expensive, and reaches a wider range of audience. Moreover, a messenger is the most well-informed application, as it is always aware of one's location, has access to the book of contacts, and many other aspects. Moreover, a marketplace has much more knowledge about a user's spending habits than any other modern online resource, as there are numerous transactions made throughout their systems. Once again, our application positions itself as a messenger within marketplace, a notion that is very rare in the world just yet. On this note, I would like to thank you for your time, as my colleagues also have very exciting news to go over today, and I'm now passing the word to Alexander Kuchinovsky, the member of the Board of Directors. Alexander Kuchinovsky speaking. Good afternoon, dear colleagues and partners, and let's continue our conference today, as I also have very exciting news to announce and discuss. Firstly, let's begin by discussing the traditional news regarding our business and all the updates for the following week. I would like to congratulate everyone on a special day today. May 27th is our application's birthday. On this day, back in 2016, the native version of GEM4ME Messenger was introduced. This is a major event for us, one that we would like to share with our users and express our words of gratitude towards always being with us and making GEM4ME better, more reliable, and efficient. It is because of you that we keep developing, growing, and making steps towards future accomplishments. I would also like to acknowledge that we now have 8,269,463 users currently, and the next step to achieve is 10 million of users mark as soon as we can. Let's keep up the hard work and continue promoting our messenger with mutual efforts all over the world. Next, I would like to congratulate our partners who earned the most over the course of last week, those who keep on promoting our project and working hard to bring us to our one mutual goal. We've had a marvelous week this time, although given the recent few weeks and the very high earnings this week was a cool-off week, and the geography of top earning partners becomes more and more widespread each week, as today we have partners who earn more than 1,000 euros in 1 week depicted on the slide. So let's congratulate 37 partners from 9 countries with earnings of more than 1,000 euros, 13 partners from 6 countries with earnings of more than 2,000 euros, 6 partners from 5 countries with earnings of more than 4,000 euros in just 1 week, and 3 partners from 3 countries with earnings of more than 6,000 euros in just 1 week. Furthermore, our top earning partner of last week with the amount of 6,300 euros. Congratulations to the partner on earning such a respectable amount in just a week, and we are looking forward to seeing the earnings next week. These are very inspiring amounts that are continuously happening within our active structures all over the course of May. A couple of announcements as well. This week, we will exchange the complementary tokens that some partners may have called GMC or GEM4ME Coin, which were issued last year, and about 44 million tokens were issued to partners, and we made the decision to exchange them. Therefore, we made a decision to exchange these tokens for real shares of market-space custodian services, and this week, those partners who had GEM4ME coins will see an additional amount of shares in their personal accounts depending on how many tokens they owned. The calculation of the exchange is as follows. The nominal value of 1 share of market-space custodian services is 30 euro. The value of 1 GEM4ME coin token is $0.1. Given the dollar to euro exchange rate of 1 euro equal to $1.12, 1 share will be issued in exchange for 336 tokens. Moreover, please note that tokens from all the accounts that are being combined will be transferred to a partner's main account. The rules of exchange will be applied to the total amount of tokens owned, and shares will be issued to the partner's main account. And now, I would like to announce that the most powerful promotion that we have ever introduced in history of our company is still valid until July 4th, as we are striving for partners to be able to have lots of capabilities and opportunities within the business, which is why we are excited to introduce the Double Your CCA promotion for a very brief frame until June 4th of 2019. Every single action, whether it is a purchase or a sponsoring of a package, is doubled by your CCA. Here are some examples. If your current CCA is at 1, then purchasing or sponsoring an Invest 1 package results in CCA of 3, and so on. If your CCA of 5, purchasing or sponsoring 3 Invest 1 packages will result in the highest possible CCA of 10 for you. In conclusion, another important announcement of today is the emergence of cashback system when with every payment for any package using a bank card, a partner's personal account will receive 5% worth of cashback from the price of a package that was purchased. This promotion only works when making a purchase from a bank card. This is a very short promotion and we are anticipating for it to be extremely popular in demand, but will be valid only until June 10th of 2019. So be sure to take advantage of this promotion as it is very generous and we hope that it will help you conduct more business. On this exciting note, I would like to thank you for your time as I'm now passing the word to Natalia Arshavskaya, the member of the board of directors who also has a lot of congratulatory notions to announce. Natalia Arshavskaya speaking. Good afternoon, dear colleagues and friends, and let's continue our exciting conference of today as I have a lot of new qualifications to congratulate and we have exciting announcement of the upcoming events in various cities. Let's begin with our new Silver Masters, the first and most important qualification of the career ladder, and we have two of them today. Let's congratulate Nina Pichorkina from Kushevskaya, Russia, and Arengul Zainulina from Pavlodar, Kazakhstan. Let's also congratulate our new Gold Masters of this week, Alexander Kravchenko from Bishkek, Kyrgyzia, who receives 2 additional shares for his speed, Nadezhda Kudryasheva from Krasnoyarsk, Russia, Andrei Sun from Moscow, Russia, Vera Baykuzina from Ijevsk, Russia, and Farid Garayev from Moscow, Russia. Our third career qualification is Platinum Masters, and today let's congratulate Sergei Tatarinov from Kirov, Russia. In other news, with the recently announced news of partners being able to increase their CCA from 5 to now 10, some of the partners decided not to wait and we already have quite a few of those who are either at the maximum CCA. So let's congratulate Sergei Samsonov from Auckland, New Zealand, Edward Vitko from Kyiv, Ukraine, Yulia Vitko from Odessa, Ukraine, Alexei Ovarov from Murmansk, Russia, Olga Khramova from Bataysk, Russia, Elena Охотникова from Moscow, Russia, Tatiana Naumova from Khabarovsk, Russia, Pavel Zhdanov from Ijevsk, Russia, Viktor Smolikov from St. Petersburg, Russia, Pavel Danek from Chesky Budevice, Czech Republic, Sachiko Takahashi from Hamamatsu, Japan, Eri Sato from Tokyo, Japan, Hiroe Itori from Tokyo, Japan, Kimiko Sato from Tokyo, Japan, and Rima Magaurti from Park Ridge, United States. And there are more partners who achieved CCA of 10 in such a short time after it was announced, and also let's congratulate Tekuro Yogo from Tokyo, Japan, Tashiko Uchioki from Tokyo, Japan, Tsukasa Kauna from Japan, Ramoteka Zlouskene from North Chicago, United States, Alexei Klimov from Krasnodar, Russia, Eriko Sato from Tokyo, Japan, Vasily Titovsky from Gubkin, Russia, Ai Ishihara from Japan, Nikolai Gubin from Svicha, Russia, Egidius Kazelius from Nails, United States, Eyushi Hasegawa from Nagoya, Japan, Alexei Pereskoko from Ijevsk, Russia, Vyacheslav Terentiev from St. Petersburg, Russia, and Roman Kraus from Tabor, Czech Republic. A month ago, citizens of Grozny heard about GEM4ME for the first time. Due to the competent presentation of information by Vladimir Bereza and Olga Khramova, we realized the great opportunities that this project provides us with and made investments. I wanted to share the information about GEM4ME with other people in our town as well. Despite our town being quite far from Grozny, Olga and Vladimir agreed to visit us. They hosted a wonderful presentation and answered all the questions from the attendees. There were more than 35 people at the event and a lot of younger generations. Everyone was very interested in the presentation and many made the decision to become investors in the nearest time. The foundation was set. Now, even people in a small town like ours can become co-owners of such a great application. I am thankful to GEM4ME for this wonderful opportunity. We learned about the existence of GEM4ME Messenger during the first visit of our leaders, Olga Khramova and Vladimir Bereza, to Grozny, as well as the opportunities it offers currently. Now, during this second visit, we are working on more in-depth notions. We presented information to a large group of people and visited several towns and cities nearby. We also now have an office in Grozny where we host regular presentations and schools. I am grateful to fate for meeting such great leaders. Vladimir and Olga came to us to offer help, and they are devoting all of their energy to teach us all the nuances of IT technologies. They have truly inspired the people, and due to their hard work with the team, we understood that we will be able to provide financial well-being to our families. I am very grateful to GEM4ME for our chance to become financially independent. I've searched for a long time of what to offer to people in order to help them, and now I have found it. People go to work and are afraid of being late by 5 minutes, fearing losing their bonuses or even salaries. However, when there's nobody controlling a person, then he or she can tend to become lazy. That is the biggest issue in network business. One of the reasons for why people don't like network business is due to the fact that nobody makes a person work. A person is fully in charge of one's schedule, yet at the end of the month, when there isn't a paycheck, he or she will not blame oneself, but rather will blame the business and will not be inclined to work more. People tend to blame anyone or anything but themselves. Then why does this occupant emerge new millionaires every day? It seems to be the same marketing plan, the same product, same currency exchange, while somehow some people become well off and others claim for it to be a lost cause. This happens due to the fact that our business is founded on self-discipline. It is setting goals for ourselves and achieving them, respecting others while being able to grow and earn more and more each time, travel the world and live well, not just sit at work day after day. Network business is a cool profession, especially when you are a true boss of yourself and decide what to do. On behalf of all the partners in Khakassia, we would like to express our gratitude to Diamond Director Yulia Vitko and Artem Smagli for visiting us. Leaders hosted a marvelous briefing for partners and discussed in much detail what market space is, as well as showed the benefits and advantages. All the participants realized how correct our administration and company were in choosing this concept and direction for realizing the project in order for us to obtain the most prospective places on the world's market. I was truly inspired by the method that we learned on how to work with beginners. I didn't expect that it would be this easy and a new structure of people can be created in just a few hours. This is a great tool for opening new regions. We are very thankful to Yulia and Artem for the important practical work and support. Our most important task is to duplicate these methods within our team in order to help the most people increase their earnings. In other news, as you may know, our next corporate holidays will be hosted in Bali, in a marvelous 5-star hotel right on the beach and numerous attractions that the wonderful island offers. We are excited to bring as many partners as possible with us and to continue our annual tradition. Moreover, the time to make the first initial payment for the upcoming trip has now come, and the conditions are as follows. All partners who made the decision to participate in corporate holidays must submit a request to participate in the holidays from June 1st through June 15th of 2019. To do so, submit a ticket to Support Service under Annual Holiday section and make the payment of first portion of 750 euros. Payment of first installment is made in financial funds. The general discounts will be applied in the following payments. Once the last installment is paid, a complete calculation will be made and funds may be returned in some cases. Additionally, we already have quite a few partners who are earning towards the upcoming trip to Bali, and it is exciting to see how many partners will join us on this trip with major discounts and even for free. Each week, we will keep updating this table, and we wish for as many of you to join us in Bali as possible. At the same time, the events will continue to be hosted in various cities and countries throughout April, and based on the reviews from previous events, these conferences prove to be very effective and profound for those who do attend them. Our Academy of Success will also continue to be taking place in Yekaterinburg, where everyone wishing to learn and master one's business skills can do so. So be sure to contact the host for the event that you are wishing to attend in order to reserve your spot for attendance. And lastly, our charity fund continues to help those partners who are in need of support, and today we have a new request. Our household had had a terrible misfortune occurring recently. My father has an inflammation of soft tissue. He's in need of a complicated surgery as well as will have to go through chemotherapy after. All the relatives have given us what they could, and we still need more. The cost of surgery is 84,000 rubles. I have 2 children. My job does not provide enough income to pay for this surgery. I have nowhere else to ask for help, and I'm asking our charity fund to please help me overcome this misfortune. Thank you to everyone in advance. Respectfully, Victoria Livchenko. Partners who wish to help can do the following. Make a transfer from one's business center to the Helping with All of the World Charity Fund. It is mandatory to specify the name of the receiver in the comments section when making a transfer, or make a direct transfer to the Sberbank card depicted on the slide. On this note, I would like to thank you for your time. Keep on working hard, receive high earnings, and don't stop until you attain your goals. These promotions are very generous right now, so be sure to take advantage of them as well. And thank you, and until we meet next time.